Hi everybody, Kevin from the awareness.website with this week's Classroom Classics. And this week we're covering snake creeps low and the golden cock stands on left leg and stands on right leg. And because those two are one right after the other, we're just going to kind of roll right through them. And then we're going to share a bit more about the benefits of the 3 days, 3 sets a day for 30 days. So hang in there, stay with us, we'll be right back. Alright, let's get started with the snake creeps low. There's a lot of elements to it, so we're going to go through it step by step. Normally, a couple of moves before we do snake creeps low in the set, I'll introduce the snake exercises just to help people get limbered up and sort of prepared for it. So hopefully you're doing those. It's good, lots of good practice. And if you do those after your donyus and then go back to the donyus after the snakes, take a note on how the donyus feel after doing snakes. It's really interesting. So the snake creeps low has a couple of things to start with. Stay relaxed and go as low as you can comfortably, but as you get used to it, try and work yourself down a little bit lower. But we're going to start just keeping it really high just so you can see what I'm doing as I go through it. And we're going to roll right into the golden cock stands on left leg, because coming out of the snake, it's easier just to go right into it. So I'll explain as we go along. So we're going to kind of combine these two moves together as we do it. So from the whip to one side, the first thing you want to do is try not to look down. Now I'm going to look down as I explain this, but try and keep your head and your body upright as you do it. Don't collapse down, okay? From the whip to one side, you're going to open up your back foot. So it's at 45 degrees from the straight forward. So you're going to open it up so it's at that 90-degree position from the front foot. Then, as your weight transfers back, you're pushing from the front leg, you're going to push the left heel out. So now you've got two 45-degree angles going off. Keep the arms stable. So they just kind of float back with you, and you sit down into the back leg, stretching out the front leg. And then as you come forward, you start pushing off the back leg, the front foot will pivot out to 45 degrees, and the arm comes through. You keep the chicken head with your whip to one side here, and it comes through to the front. And you want to transfer your weight into the front leg, so you have to turn your body to get the balance into that leg. And then you're going to push up, the right knee and the right hand come up together with the left hand pressing down. And then you'll step back and the left hand and the left knee come up together with the right hand pressing down. And that's the golden cock stands on left and stands on right leg. Then you open up, step back, and go into repulse monkey, right. So a lot of stuff to think about, especially when you're trying to be concerned about how much weight is going into that leg and how low you're going to go and all the other stuff. So again, we'll go through it again here, but don't worry about going really low to start with, and then you can work yourself lower and lower as you go. From the whip to one side, open up the back foot to 90 degrees. Notice my body turns to the angle to the right. Push out the right heel. Give yourself a little bit more space if you need it, but don't go too far. Sit down. And then as you push from the back leg, the front foot pivots out to the angle, and your body turns to the angle, and then you push up. The right hand and right knee come up. Step back, and the left hand and left knee come up. And notice that the foot just kind of dangles here. You don't want to be lifting the toes. The toes just sort of hang down. And open up, step back, and repulse monkey. So hopefully this is making sense. So I'll do it and go a little bit lower this time just so you can see, and then it's just up to you as to how low you can go. Alright, so whip to one side. Open the back foot, open the front foot, and sit down. Pivot the foot out, come up, push up, step back, and push up. Open, step back, and repulse monkey. Okay, good luck with that. Practice. Work on your snake exercise to help give you some strength and stuff to do that. Now I want to talk a little bit more about some of the benefits of doing 3 sets a day for 30 days. A lot of times people will take a bit of a break, and it's amazing how quickly you can kind of forget that flow, how quickly you can forget the sequence. You know, if you take a week off, a couple weeks, maybe you miss a couple classes or something, and it's a bit tough to get back in. So flip that around, and if you sort of step up your participation, your exercise, your practice, how quickly you progress, and how quickly you can actually start to be more comfortable remembering the moves. Again, like last week, talked about you're doing the equivalent of a year's worth of Tai Chi in a month. So that really progresses you along, and it really helps to solidify your memory of the set and being able to progress through it. Hopefully that all helps, and we'll talk to you again soon. Remember, check out our website, like us on Facebook, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and stay tuned for lots more to come. Thanks a lot. Talk to you later. Bye.